What is going on, cablers?
Look, you even put our stuff on the right cups this time.
Exactly. The cat mom on cat dad. What is happening?
You're just pop rats.
It's the way I like it. Panther paws. Panther paw looks like the new Camaro, maybe.
Or not.
Or not. What is going on? What's up, Sean? How you doing? So if you're joining us, obviously, if you ended up going on our website today or going on to any social media platform, Camaro is everywhere. What up, Neil? How you doing? It's kind of awesome to see. Not gonna lie, probably the best press for Chevrolet right now. So that's pretty cool.
But is it true? Or is it clickbait?
What is going on? And everybody is jumping on the bandwagon. We've been hesitant to open our mouths or say anything, and we're not just going to be like a lot of these influencers, I would say. Influencers or people just trying to get clicks, I guess.
We have our
What up, FJ?
we have our instincts.
What up, Bridget? How you doing? What's going on? So kind of crazy.
Some things to unpack tonight.
I feel like it's a lot.
Some things to unpack tonight. Yeah?
Yeah, we got notes.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm dictating for Andy because he can't read his own handwriting.
I can read it. You just can't.
Facts. Facts. He writes me beautiful cards and is like, here, babe. And I'm like, oh. And then he's like, do you want me to read it to you? And I'm like, yeah, because I can't read your writing.
What up, Linda? How you doing? Welcome back. It's been a while. I think you know more than you're telling up. Who? Me? Us? We didn't do a Camaro cave like almost 3 years ago for no reason.
There's so much out there right now.
There is. We're going to go over all the fake news or lack thereof.
The news.
Yeah. I guess we can just get into it, right? Johnny Turner says we have the same hoodie, Tonya. Woo woo! I know. That's actually a nice one. I think we got that as a gift.
Yeah, I think Gina gave it to you.
Yeah, I think she did. Actually, nice one. I wonder where she got that. Where'd you get yours? I'm curious now. So yeah, I figured a lot of people would join tonight with all the news going on, and we'll throw it up there. Is there going to be another Camaro? Is there not going to be another Camaro? We're just going to go by facts and what's true and what's not, and common sense.
Yeah, our insiders are speaking in riddle right now because they can't tell us anything. So
literally sources, because there's been multiple sources. I can't tell you how many people have DM'd me or have posted to our Instagram or TikTok and Facebook asking questions about what's going on.
Or telling us that they have firsthand information. We don't know for sure if that firsthand information is firsthand or third hand or got their hands in their pockets. We don't know. So until it's firsthand for us, it's just hearsay. Hearsay is fun, though. So we can play with the hearsay, but that's all the Camaro Cave is going to call it. And then I'm even going to throw some stuff in there that's going to even make it worse. But we'll let Andy go ahead and...
Oh, you're gonna let me? Let me?
You go ahead and tell them.
Thanks for letting me. Welcome. You're gonna welcome me to my channel, babe. To our channel, babe. What is a Black Panther 2SS convertible go for? Depends on miles and what options are with it. But you're seeing 6th gen Camaros hold their value extremely well.
All Camaros holding their value.
That is very true. We actually just got a message that a 2012, A 2012 Camaro 2SS Transformers Edition with 45,000 miles is available for sale. The guy that owns it doesn't want to give it up, but he has bills he has to pay for, so unfortunately he's getting rid of the car. It's a two-owner vehicle.
I hate to see that.
It's has a bunch of options and boiler attack exhaust on it. The car is mean, and I've been in the car. I've seen the car up close. It's pretty awesome. So if anyone's looking for one to add to their collection, that is a nice car. What up, Spider? All right. So let's just get into it, right? Let's go by facts first, right? Fact number one: GM is investing a lot of money, like $888 million, into the Buffalo, New York V8 power plant. So they're doing so, obviously, for Corvette and future models, Tahoe, Suburban, Silverado. They're bread and butter, where they make their most money. So you wouldn't invest that kind of money into a plant with lacked regulation that is going on if you didn't have a future vehicle coming. So that's number one. What up, Lisa? How you doing? Number two, can you guys hear us, by the way? I just want to make sure the mic's working. Number two, we know Lansing Grand River, the assembly plant of the 6th generation Camaro and Cadillac CT4 and CT5, has been running slow. Currently, they only build the CT4 and CT5, and CT4 is at the end of its life. So CT4 is getting retired, and that means there's 2 lines of production open to continue the plant. And GM is under contract with the plant for many, many years to come. So that's number two. So what would that mean? Well, if you're GM and you have vehicles at that plant that are underpinned by the new Alpha 2 platform, then your next car, let's just say car, is going to be produced on that line. So all the reports that you're seeing out there, and I'm just going to bring them up because there's so many. Of course, you have the infamous one, which seems to be wrong, but everyone likes to cite it, and everyone's pulling from it right now. GM Authority keeps posting about it. GM green lights Chevy Camaro replacement. Now let's just highlight that keyword, right? Because it says replacement. Now that doesn't mean it's going to be a Camaro. That does not mean doesn't mean it's not going to be a Camaro either. Let's just put that forward. It also doesn't mean it's not going to be a Buick. So what we have been told and what is being reported out there is that 2 vehicles will be heading to Lansing Grand River, which makes sense because there's 2 lines open. And GM needs to fill those lines and put those workers back to work, especially with the market. And their GM is realizing they made a mistake. They are going away from EVs and building a Buick sedan and another vehicle at this plant. So if all 3 of the vehicles, including the CT5 that is being continued at that plant, are going to be underpinned by the same platform, you have a Buick sedan and you have a Cadillac CT5, both 4 doors, by the way. What is the other vehicle going to be? Is it going to be a Chevrolet? Most likely, to keep costs down, it'll probably be a Chevrolet. Now, could they still call it a Camaro? Of course they could. Will they? To get the brand recognition and news recognition car, of course they probably could, and they can take a page from Mustang's book and just continue branding with it. Won't be. I don't think it would be a Malibu, to be honest with you. The Malibu nameplate is just got retired, and if you go by history, and if it is going to be called a Camaro, Scott Sotomayor said when the car retired to keep the faith, and within 5 to 7 years you'll see another Camaro or another vehicle. So, what is it going to be? From my insider sources, they're saying 2028 there'll be a new car. Now, my source says it's going to be a Camaro. However, is it going to be a two-door car? Is it going to be a four-door car? We don't know. Now, I have my speculation that it's not going to be a Camaro. But we will see what GM wants to throw in a car. We also got insider information of vehicles being produced in clay format. So basically, when a vehicle goes into production, they have a bunch of clay models that the engineers put together, and they get voted on by the higher ups and the executives on what is going to be a car. So we can say definitely that has already happened. So we don't know what it's going to look like. Nobody's seen any images, but everything that we reported over the past week and a half, that now today's a big day of everyone throwing the Camaro news out there. Everything we reported on a week and a half ago of GM showing something at the Vegas retreat to dealers and dealer executives and employees in Vegas. There was a video that was shown of a future car. And yes, Z28 did flash on the screen. That can be confirmed. That doesn't mean it's going to be a Camaro. And it's very unlikely that you're going to see a manual transmission. GM already talked about the manual transmission in the Corvette over the past 2 weeks and shot it down for Corvette. And then Tremec came out and said, "Oh, we can make one." And GM said, "No, you're not making one for us." So as much as we are going to want a manual transmission in a future car, you're probably not going to see it just because sales numbers didn't show it's worthy of the investment for manual transmissions. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm a huge fan of the Chevy SS. I still want that car. I still love that car every time I see one.
I mean, that's the best way to go get groceries. You got to drop the kids off to ballet. What better way than to get them there in, like 2.5 seconds? Like, I'm all for it. That's a great daily driver. Do I want to see the Camaro come back as something like that? I mean, I guess not, but I do want to see it come back. So, but that is one of the cars that I was going to throw out there at you guys is, could the SS come back? Because that car rocked the automotive industry when it came out. There's other cars out there that have followings as deep as the Camaro followers. The Impala. That car has 4 doors already. Can that car come back?
I feel like that name has some great brand recognition.
And their peeps have been begging since 2020 for that car to come back. And if you sign in to any of their fan pages and followings, you're going to see the same kind of excitement that you see when you sign in as a Camaro lover. They get behind that car just as hard as we get behind ours. And they've been waiting longer. So could that car be the car that's coming back? And that car was in NASCAR.
Let's think about this logically.
There are so many directions this could go.
All we know is the car's coming back. We don't know what the car is.
We just know we're getting what seems to be a sedan. So, what's that going to look like? Is it going to be an SS? Is it going to be a Camaro? Is it
Gonna be 2 doors? Is it gonna be 4 doors?
Are they going to make it with an option of both? Like, what are we going to see here? Is it going to be a combination of 2 or more of them together? And what nameplate are they going to put on it?
Yes. Yes, 100%, Neil. The Chevy SS was in NASCAR. And it was a sedan.
It was.
Which is kind of crazy. And all this is coming to fruition so fast, right? So I know everyone wants to jump on it. Camaro. It's everywhere.
And that seems like the nameplate to get behind when you think, oh, okay, they have to fill in for NASCAR. They have to do this, that, and the other. It's the one they just took away. We're probably the ones that are screaming the loudest right now because, Impala fans have kind of like lost their voice. It's been 6 years. We're still screaming and yelling loudly because it's only been 2. So, I don't know, guys. Only people at Chevy know, and we can't break the ones that we know to break their NDAs, which we would never ask them to. Please know that. Like, that's not how we are.
We have also not been told anything by anybody that works for General Motors or Chevrolet. So let's just keep that in mind.
We've never been told, nor have we ever asked.
That's not our place.
That's important. The friends that we have that work within those 4 walls,
which is more dwindling, by the way.
That's for facts. Mean more to us as human beings and friends than that kind of dirty ups and downs. No, we're not. That's not what the Camaro Cave is about.
Listen, there's
other people may move like
that.
There's
only a handful of people left from Team Camaro that worked on the 5th gen car, that worked on the 6th gen car, that still work for General Motors. And Al Oppenheimer just retired. Literally, we brought you that news. We told you it wasn't fake, and no one wanted to believe us. And then Al posted, finally, that he was retiring. So that is something that unfortunately to see it go. Sad to say that's happening.
He's put a lifetime in there. Though.
He is. He deserves it.
He put some good years in. It's time for him to relax.
Now he can relax in that nice Camaro garage he has, for sure. But with the Chief gone and not many people left from Camaro, who would run up the team to support that vehicle to come back if everybody is gone?
They'd have to pass the torch.
I understand, but it's hard when you don't have people that were involved with it in the past still at the helm.
Yeah.
Because you want those people. Al is Mr. Camaro, and now he's not. I mean, he'll always be Mr. Camaro.
Always be Mr. Camaro.
But is someone taking that mantle, or are they just saying, "Okay, time to bring something else"? Now, the Alpha 2 platform, for people that don't know, can support a rear-wheel drive vehicle, but also have all-wheel drive capability. And you've seen that in the CT4 and CT5 all-wheel drive models as well. So it is a luxury car architecture, and it can be this super agile, super lightweight, and high strength steel. So that is going to underpin the next vehicles at Lansing, and everybody's reporting on it. And then apparently they're set to build this vehicle late in 2027 as a 2028 model, which we reported about 2 weeks ago. And now everyone's on the bandwagon. David and Jane went on a date to Bucky's. Oh, snap. That's awesome. Wonder if the Buick will be named Regal or Grand National. I mean, it would be cool to bring back the Grand National name. It just better have the punch of a Grand National.
Listen, Chevy is, or GM is stirring the pot for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Mission accomplished. They wanted to get people talking. They want to get people just moving their name around, and they've done it, because that is exactly what is going on right now. The car industry can't talk about anything else except for what the hell is going to go on with these cars. What's coming out? What are they doing? What's going away? What's coming in? What are they bringing back? Is it the Chevelle? Is it the Impala? Is it the Camaro? What are we doing?
So what makes sense logically? You have a new V8. In the 5th generation Camaro, they used LS engines, LS3, V8s. 6th gen Camaros, they use LT model engines. Now with the new power plant of the Grand Sport Corvette that we've been posting about, and we got to see last week, which if you haven't seen those videos or the posts we made about it, go check them out. That car is the launch pad for the next generation car or Camaro that is coming out. So take that LS6 409 cubic inch V8 and put it into the Alpha 2 platform in a front engine, rear wheel drive car with all wheel drive capabilities, which begs the question, would you support a Camaro that was not rear wheel drive? Would you buy a Camaro that was not rear wheel drive and that was all wheel drive? Would that be something you would be interested in? Or would you prefer it to be a sedan without the Camaro name that was all wheel drive, that had all that power? 535 horsepower, 520 feet-pound of torque with all-wheel drive capability. It's a great question. I mean, the questions are endless with what's been going on. I mean, literally come home and like we talk about it and go over and discuss it because it's a lot. Would it be a Camaro if it was not rear-wheel drive? Or are they going to run the Ford route and say, we're going to build a Mustang for all of our customers?
Oh, my God. No,
we're going to have a Mustang for everybody. We're going to have a two-door Mustang. We're going to have a 4-door Mustang. We're going to have a electric Mustang. We're going to have a gas-powered Mustang. Or is GM going to go that route where they just include it?
I don't need a soccer mom Mustang.
I'm just saying.
I don't need a soccer mom Camaro.
Now, also, timing about the announcement and a car coming is pretty crazy because we saw something at the New York Auto Show that I think we were both shocked about. We walked past the Dodge brothers and the new, I don't know if y'all are aware, the new Dodge Charger with its twin turbo V6 550 horsepower engine just won North American Car of the Year. And it's a 4-door sedan. It won North American Car of the Year. Doesn't mean it's selling very well. It just means the auto magazines and
liked it.
The automotive world loves the vehicle. Out of all the sedans that are out there and all the cars that are out there.
Well, I mean, let's be fair, there aren't very many of them.
There's not, but the foreign brands would say otherwise. BMW, why is my car not North American Car of the Year? Alfa Romeo, why is my car not Car of the Year?
You're not American.
What are you talking about? It goes for everything.
America, babe. America.
So, with the talks of Dodge bringing back the Hemi V8 in 2028 and a new car, maybe Camaro, coming out in 2028 with a V8, I think the golden years are upon us when it comes to cars, and we are living in a really amazing time. And we told y'all to keep the faith. We did. I'm not sleeping on it. It might not be a Camaro, but if it is one, we gotta start saving our pennies. And we watch first, but
I mean, can we work on that first? I feel like that's a huge necessity.
Keep the faith. Could it be a Camaro? Are the pony car wars coming back? Mustang hasn't left. Dodge
It's back.
went electric. Now they're back.
Now they're back.
They realized they made a mistake.
GM, you need to get back on it.
GM just went on another hiatus. But they did say, to quote what they said, the Camaro story is not ending. So,
Does it come back in 28? Does it come back in 30? Who knows? It's going to come back. Is now its time, or is now one of its little sisters' time? We don't know.
I did have a customer come in the showroom today asking for an Impala. So I think that's just, I don't know. It was just like a day where people were asking for things that no longer exist. And you have to say, I'm sorry, GM doesn't do it anymore. And the people are upset about it. But I find it interesting. We're living in interesting times. Things are going crazy.
Yeah, but people still think that what is that crazy ass truck / car El Camino? People still think the El Camino is going to come back.
There, first of all, can we talk about there's how much clickbait there is going on right now, and how many people are trying to?
Can I put a deposit down for an El Camino? If it was 1970, yes, you can.
I mean,
But it's not.
Yeah.
The 80s called. They want you to move on.
So, Chris, just to answer that, definitely a V8, not electric. We're talking about the GM is investing all this millions of dollars in the Buffalo, New York V8 production plant. So you don't have to worry about electric. GM is even at the end of this year. They brought back the Bolt with a B for 2027 model year, and it's a 1-year car, and they're getting rid of it. GM is they're not going away from electric, but due to the new administration, and I know we don't like to get political on here, and people don't like to hear it, but with the new administration, they laxed the regulations, and they are killing the electric vehicles. There's no money. There's no free money. I'm not getting a lot of customers come in asking about electric vehicles now because there's no incentive to buy them from the government anymore. So yes, is the electric all-wheel drive amazing from the ZR1X and the Grand Sport X? 100%. You can take that technology from the new Grand Sport and add that to a future model? I think that is probably what's going to happen. And you know, I really give Scott Settlemeyer credit. He said that this is going to be the launch pad. He said it 3 years ago. If Camaro comes back, he hoped that they would use the Corvette E-Ray specs and learning and throw it into a Camaro. And who says that's not going to happen?
Or throw it into something.
Is it going to be a Camaro? Is it not going to be a Camaro? That's to be seen.
We will see.
We will always keep the faith that it is going to be a Camaro. We hope it's going to be a Camaro. We just don't want the Camaro name to get tarnished on something that's not worthy of its name.
Faux show.
Camaro is a rear-wheel drive coupe with a screaming V8.
That's 2 doors, y'all. 2 doors.
What she said. That worked. Love it. and a badass exhaust system. So, yeah. Where we got in the comments? What's going on? 2026 Corvette Grand ZR1X with its 1250 horsepower hybrid car is a supercar. Yes, it is. Might be higher trim V8 with electric assist. I prefer 6-speed. I really wish that GM could do a 6-speed. I just don't believe that a manual transmission will come back to General Motors for a long time. I think it's not in their interest and financial wise to invest in the R&D and invest in 2 different transmissions, especially for a car that's rear wheel drive. That's a lot different. I can understand if they made a manual transmission for this new Camaro or new car that they're planning on coming out with. That would make sense because it's it's a front engine and rear wheel drive or all wheel drive. It's capable of a manual transmission, just like the Chevy SS was. Chevy SS did have a manual transmission. We will find out. Time will tell. And if it's true, and if all the reports are true of a vehicle getting produced in Lansing, Michigan, at the end of 2027 as a 2028 model, we hope it's a Camaro that lives up to its name.
So when Camaro does come back, I don't think you have to worry about your Panthers. There's a question on there. I can't tell who from. Keith? So it says?
Yeah.
Keith, if you have a Panther, I don't think you have to worry about it because that was a special edition car. And I can't think of a single special edition Camaro that has not kept its value or pulled in big dollars on the blocks. So you'll be fine.
The values of Camaros are holding super strong, guys.
I mean, as long as it's in good condition and you take care of it, don't, derby race it and then expect to pull some cash.
Camaro name lives forever. 100%. We just hope it lives in a vehicle worthy of its name.
Yeah.
And worthy of the people that came before it. Worthy of the engineers that put their lives into building a vehicle and keeping the passion
For
and
60
enthusiasm.
years.
Yeah. Yeah, because 2027, if a Camaro comes out in 2027, even if it's a 28 model year, we're talking about 60 years of Camaro. Think about that for a second.
So, yeah. Yeah, Camaro's trunk space has always been an issue. Third gens had pretty good. There was definitely some dead bodies in those trunks.
If we're talking about trunk space, and the new Alpha 2 platform that underpins the CT5 that is going to underpin this new car, according to all the reports, you're talking about a longer vehicle and more room on the inside. Whether it's 2-door or 4-door, has to be seen.
Well, if it's 4-door, it's you're losing trunk space still because you're putting humans inside. Live bodies.
I tell you what, though, that Cadillac CT5 has a lot of trunk space.
I got no room for live bodies, babe.
No, you just want the dead ones.
I need more dead body space.
I can agree with you there. If Camaro revives, it needs a bigger opening in trunk. Yeah,
it does need a bigger opening.
Yeah, the opening
they did get smaller and smaller as the generations came to a close.
Now
that little opening at the top just kept getting smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller, and like, okay, my chairs don't fit anymore.
I do wonder though.
Even the opening from the trunk to the back seat got smaller. Like, what's 100%. This all about?
I do wonder if their placement of the battery had a lot to do with that, because the 5th generation's battery was underneath the trunk where the spare tire went, and the 6th generation battery
It was on the
is
side,
on
so
the
that
side
you
of the
didn't-
trunk,
so that you didn't have to empty your trunk completely to get
which I thought was a lot better. I hated undoing everything in my
but
trunk
still,
to
the
get to
opening
the battery.
going into the trunk didn't have to be that small. They could have gone out a little bit more.
They could have.
The 5th-gen opening was a lot
You should
bigger.
talk to someone that was involved with engineering, okay? You know those people. It would be nice.
Not anymore. He retired.
Al O, if you're watching or hear this at all, come on down. I don't know when your NDA ends, but we would love to have you on the show.
Come play with me, Al.
All right, that was a little creepy.
I am creepy. I mean, come on.
Yeah. Hatch.
Come to the cave.
But if you have a Camaro, you're not going to have to worry. Everyone makes what?
Who are you?
Oh, bunches of stuff for them. Hatch. A ZL1X maybe. That'd be cool. ZL1X and ZL, and that's what we're talking about, right? Because the Grand Sport's awesome, amazing vehicle. I'm so happy we got a chance to see it. Wish we could have heard it. But the Grand Sport X is even better, and it's just all-wheel drive. So if they do make a rear-wheel drive Camaro, what if they made a all-wheel drive option? Just for the higher enthusiast, right? I mean,
because
you
what,
can have
you
a
want to
ZL1,
take it off the track
you
and
have a
then go
ZL1X.
go into the snow with it. I mean, I guess that makes sense if it's your only car.
Which a lot of people, when you really ask a lot of people,
They're daily drivers.
yeah, like
Mine
the
was my
Camaro is
daily.
your only vehicle you have.
It was my daily driver for 5 years.
I mean, we're just fortunate enough to be able to have more than one and other cars in the process.
Now,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
but that was my daily driver for
I
5 years.
daily drove Shamrock every day, back and forth, even the BMW, and they hated me for it. But they did it. I had to park in the back.
Way to be conspicuous.
I know. It was green. They're like, to the back lot. They didn't want me parking up front.
In the woods with you.
They're like, we don't want this green car outside of our white building.
This American car.
Yeah, we don't want this American car in our German business.
Off with your head.
My 5th-gen has more space than the 6th. Of course it does.
100%.
It's a bigger vehicle.
Our 5th-gens, when they go
It's
on
longer,
trips
it's
with us,
wider, it weighs more, and that was the huge downfall and disadvantage of the 5th-gen, and the big complaint from everybody on how much the 5th-gen weighed. So yeah,
I still love the 5th-gen.
I mean, who doesn't?
It's our donkey. And those are the ones that carry all the stuff when we go places.
I just think it's cool, right?
Carries the tent, carries the tables, carries the chairs.
This is true. We have the first
Put that in a 6th-gen.
year of the 5th-gen. We had the first year of the 6th-gen. We had the last year of the 6th-gen. So we're gonna have the first year of the 7th-gen. Camaro 7. Think about that. 7th generation of Camaro. Camaro7.com. I'm just saying. Like, someone probably owns the domain name by now.
I'm sure 5 and 6 have it.
Motor up front. New V8 power. Less weight.
Gemma's home.
I don't know. It's just an exciting time, I will say. And as much as we're like, oh my God, look at all this clickbait online. I'm seeing all these people post videos about Camaro. It's nice to see.
It is.
I get excited. I'm like, all right, they're talking about it again.
But
can we talk about it enough?
We don't know
to make General Motors
know what's true
decide to do the right thing.
Yep, keep talking about it, yo.
The more we talk
about it, and the more we get pissed off if it's not, the faster they're going to bring the car back.
Think about what happened in 2019. 2019, Camaro did a facelift. And within 1 year, they did another facelift.
Because nobody liked it.
Because it got so much negative press online and from the car community that they had to do something. And within one, which is unheard of, to do a refresh and then just do another refresh right off the bat the next year, after they planned for that refresh like 4 or 5 years beforehand and everything was approved.
They didn't listen to the consumer. All right, so enough of
In
that.
that phrase, they did listen to the consumer.
Yeah, but they didn't listen to them coming into it. All right. So we do have the calendar coming up for 27.
We do.
We do. Maybe somewhere in that calendar will be the new Camaro. But for now, we have January, February, and March. And I'm pretty sure we have the videos. Do we have videos, babe?
You think I am here? Down with the sickness.
All right. So do we got January?
This is Miss February.
Okay. So this is Miss February. This is Gemma. And this is Bridget's car. And so we'll roll her video. I comment that watch the things because I know that. Love how the video ends with
That's great.
the car leaving.
That's awesome.
So awesome.
I'm actually, it's the first time I watched the video, so I'm glad I waited.
All right, guys, that's February. That's Gemma. And the videos have nothing to do with the calendar, guys. The videos is just for fun and just for getting the cars out there so you guys can all share with each other your prides and joy. That is why we started this channel. And so in true form of staying with that, this just seemed like the way to stay with it. So here's January. This is Red Sonia.
This is FJ's car.
This is FJ's car.
FJ. Keep warm.
Congrats for sending us your picture people to hang on our site all year. We also behind the scenes picture with you to agree on the photos that we need to print.
You're printing calendar.
Production.
Good soundtrack.
All right, so that's the first 3 months of the year since we hit this kind of late. Where's March?
I don't know. We posted a lot. We're gonna have to go down a little bit.
Okay, so you can go find March. Probably we shouldn't play it because she used music that will get us shut down. So you can go find her. we won't play it because it'll end up getting our video taken down.
We still have a lot of videos to post to, guys, from the New York Auto Show. I didn't want to bombard people all in one day. Oh, check these out. I thought these were really cool.
Can we stay focused, please?
We made our own magnets while we were at the New York Auto Show.
Okay, can you stay focused?
That is focused. Look at
No, done. Stay focused.
You're always done.
Stay on topic. Oh.
There's one with the Corvette. Oh, that's Al. There's one with the Silverado. There's your Silverado. Road Warriors, babe. Yeah.
So we have the first 3 months. We are now in April, and we need a submission for April. So send us your submissions to the Camaro Cave at gmail.com.
It's only 3 years. You should know the email.
Yeah, the Camaro Cave at gmail.com. Send your submissions there. If you have problems with getting it attached to an email or whatever, and it's easier to send it another way, like to a cell phone or something like that, get a hold of us through our email, and one of us will reach out to you and help you get the video to us. So what I need from you is a 1-minute video like the ones that we just showed you with music. Jess did the first video with her Synergy. It was amazing. She did it to a well-known song, a recorded song by a recording artist. And it does get flagged and taken down from a lot of places because of copyright infringement on the song. So if you use music more like the 2 videos that we just saw, you're going to get more play. Just because we're not going to constantly be having to take the video down and try to redo it again, just so we can see how long we can keep them up. So send it with generic-esque type music. That will be a better video and it will have more longevity. And then be prepared to be able to submit to us some kind of high resolution pictures. And before the end of the year, we'll get with you and decide together on which one of those pictures we're going to use for the calendar. In some cases, we could use more than one, but in most cases, I'm going to want to use just one. So we can come to those decisions together, car owner and cave, as that time draws closer. But between now and the end of the year, video. By the time we get to the end of the year and go into next year, there'll be a whole...
We'll be able to show you all the pictures, and obviously we're going to post all the pictures with the calendar.
But the videos we'll be able to
make an album.
Yeah, we'll be able to put it together so that everybody can see everybody's videos together, clumped together as a year, and then we'll do it again next year. So April is what we're looking for now. If anybody has any cool pictures they want to put together and send us a video for April, we're open to that. I'm going to say we'll go, I don't know, another week. We have an idea for April if somebody doesn't have a car that they want to submit.
We have a backup plan, but we want you to be the plan.
We have a backup plan for April. If you don't get video, if we don't get the video submissions by mid-month, by the 15th.
Come on, Sean, get on that Camaro. Camaro photos, bro.
Then we will post this backup plan if we can get
Spider, get on a Spider.
The blessings from Jan. Jan has.
Have we heard from Jan? Is she doing okay?
I mean, I haven't heard from her in person. Has she not been on here?
I haven't seen Jan in the chat. Have you guys seen Jan in the chat today? And Bridget says she can't wait to see the calendar. Such a neat idea. Thank you. That's her.
It'll be fun.
Keep her around for something, right?
I used to do this with our car club, and it did well. Everybody loved to see the calendars at the end of the year, and then it was cool because you go into the following year, looking at everybody's Camaros on your calendar, and that's like super cool.
Spire said the with the buggies. Probably.
Oh, Jan with the Buckies?
Yeah, Jan with the Buckies. Yeah.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. She's probably at Bucky's right now.
So just also, I love this. I love that we're talking about this all. This picture is up on the screen for a reason. Remember this picture, because this Grand Sport could have been the start of the new Camaro or new vehicle for General Motors in 2028. We'll see. Continue. Just wanted to say that.
All right, so that's the calendar. We're looking for April. Get us your videos. If you have any questions or you're struggling with the videos or you don't know what to do, go look at the 3 videos that are already out there and kind of mimic them. All 3 of them did a phenomenal job. Bridget, I absolutely fell in love with the fact that the end of your video was the car leaving. That was so cool. I totally saw what you were doing there. Totally got it.
You got what she was putting down?
I got what she was putting down.
Okay.
I am smelling what you're stepping in.
Smell what the rock is cooking.
You're a mess.
Corvette Grand Sport. So that was the Grand Sport at the New York Auto Show. Again, we do have more videos and stuff to post at the New York Auto Show. Also,
there was a lot there.
There was a lot there this year. GM, a lot has happened with GM. So more stuff got posted over the past 48 hours, including because NASCAR is killing it right now. And Michael Jordan's team is doing an unbelievable job right now. But GM and Chevrolet just to bring their festival cars out. And they did their Indy 500 cars, which they included the new Corvette and the new Silverados. So the 250 edition stars and steel editions that we saw at the New York Auto Show, they did
like that.
They did it. However, they did it in red, white, and blue
for the Indy cars.
For the Indy cars and for America, babe.
Very cool.
America. So there's 500 cars on the Indianapolis, which is coming up, by the way. And all the striping is done in red, white, and blue, which I thought cool.
I could F with that.
I thought you would.
That's pretty cool.
Except in order to buy one of these cars, because these cars do become available for you to buy
after the races.
After the races, they're only available at local Indianapolis dealerships.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Unless they're sold on the used car market after that.
After they've been purchased.
But they're purchased originally at only in Indiana dealerships. So.
Yeah, I could have with one of those trucks. Those are pretty cool looking.
I wish there was a really good picture I saw of like the hood where all the stripes were red and the stars were blue. Like it came out really well.
It's very cool looking.
It is. I have a special delivery tomorrow. It's a 2-post lift for the Camaro showroom. Woo woo! Dude, congrats. That's awesome, Sean.
Just need a Camaro showroom.
I know.
Then we'll get excited about a lift someday.
Dude, I get excited when other people get lifts.
I do get excited. I do get excited when other people get lifts.
When other people get lifts or cars, I'm like, dude, that's awesome. Good for you, man. Like,
I do get excited about that.
I'm excited for you.
That's like getting like your kitchen upgraded. It's like super awesome.
Stars and Stripes vet was awesome, just like Hendrix one. Yes. Yep. Oh, we did. We actually had that. Yeah, I don't think it was somewhere. Court Indianapolis Motor Speedway. You can go to their Facebook channel and see all their posts about their cars. I thought that was cool. Yeah. So also another thing that was cool, FJ sent us an email. Yes, Spider, we did get your posts. The stars and stripes. Betty was awesome, just like the actress one.
Isn't that Stars and Steel?
It is. I made a mistake. I said it was Stars and Stripes. It's Stars and Steel edition. Yeah.
Just keeping you right, babe.
I know. I only work for Chevrolet or something. My dealership has not been able to order any of these vehicles. I want to. I check every week if we can order a Stars and Steel Silverado, and we still cannot. But FJ sent us this video,
Chucky for Tanya,
which is really cool, especially now that Artemis is on its way back from the moon after its longest human journey in space history. It is now on its way back, so I thought this was kind of cool on the video about astronauts. So GM used to give Corvettes to astronauts for $1. Yes, I said $1
a year.
Why don't we just give astronauts a car for $1 a year, and then when they come in, we'll sell them as astronaut cars and make some money. But they would drive them, then they would turn them in, and then Jim Rathman would sell them. And there's a special lease program, so it makes it really hard to track when the cars, because it never went into the astronaut's name. And then they pretty much quit the program of giving astronauts cars for $1 a year, around 72. A lot of people were complaining that General Motors was getting free advertising from NASA. And so they stopped the program. The astronauts weren't making that much money. And most of them took either sedans or station wagons because they had families. To get a Corvette from that era, that was something special. Why don't we?
That's from Haggerty, guys. I thought a cool video because that's something actually I never knew. So I thought it was cool to share that with you guys. Damn. On that note,
no night.
Yeah. Snap. Well, guys, that's what we have so far for the Camaro journey on this week's episode of the Camaro Cave. Remember, keep the faith because it's not done. All the news of Camaro is exciting. We hope it is what we think it is. And we hope that it lives up to the name of Camaro. So
and if it's not, we continue to keep the faith in hopes that it comes back as we push forward to the year 2030.
All we know is the car's coming. Some car's coming.
We're getting something. We're finally getting something that is not a truck or an SUV.
Yes, John, email pics. Or put together your own video and email it to us at thecamarocave@gmail.com, and we will get it and share.
Yeah, do not send me pictures to put together as a video for you. That will not happen. I'm just saying that will not happen. It will not happen. Don't look at me with that tone of voice.
You will do it and you like it.
I will not do it. and you will like it.
We appreciate each and every one of you
y'all.
guys.
You will not like your video when I'm done with it.
Thank you so much for supporting the channel as always. Keep the faith. Wear your seatbelts. We're here every Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe if you haven't, and share our videos. We would love the opportunity to reach more people. So, you have a pleasant evening.
You saw
Be
my
faith.
penguin video. My words were all off the screen. No, you do
She's
not
bad
want
at making videos.
Do not
guys.
want me to make your videos.
I'm the tech guy here.
Yeah, that's him.
Why not, T? Too busy working on that book. Tony has been working on the book.
I have been working on the book, and no, you just do not want my skill set. I promise you. I made a beautiful anniversary video for Andy, and thank God he knows my thought process, so he could read the words that did not make it all the way onto the page.
Yeah, it's not worthy of sharing.
It was worthy. It was worthy.
You were not worthy.
You are. Didn't like my video.
Of course. We're not worthy.
Don't know.
Wayne's World, babe.
Don't know me no more.
I know. Alrighty, guys. Well, you and yours, please have a safe and happy night. Wear your seatbelts, keep the faith, and Camaro is not dead.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not ever.
We'll see you on the road. Deuces. We got balloons.
You got balloons.
Oh, yeah.
Because you did the piece.